lately too, I've been limiting the stocks that I have on my watch list, and I kind of get married per se. I'm dating out 2 or 3 stocks, so I know how their moves are throughout the day, certain times, certain levels, and it's easier to be able to catch and know what they're going to do.
Welcome everybody to another Funded Trader, and today Nick is with me, a funded trader, already a funded trader of Trade the Pool, and we're actually doing this interview to talk a little bit about his trading and his journey with us, since you are up almost 20k right now, 17 as we said, and that's been an amazing journey because Nick been with us for a while, tested the system, did few evaluations, passed them, and it's incredible to see a trader that actually made it from 0 to 100 basically. So how's it going, Nick?
Right, I'm doing good. Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Thanks for coming to this interview. I mean, you're doing great. Tell us, what's the sauce? What's the secret here, right?
I don't know if there's a secret sauce. I think that again, the main secret sauce is to keep your losses small and your winners big. Well, luckily, within these past couple of weeks, we've seen a lot of momentum up, especially with the Trump stocks and things of that nature, like DWAC. So we're able to ride those pretty easily. You don't want to take it for granted, I guess, when the market gives you opportunities like this. So you want to jump on them pretty hard.
Yeah, so basically waiting for the right moment, or the right, like you said, the right setup, the right moment when you get it from the market. Because from time to time, we talked about it in the previous videos as well, the market is in a cycle, and from time to time it will give you those big opportunities, and you just need to wait until you catch those, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I guess lately too, I've been limiting the stocks that I have on my watch list, and I kind of get married per se. I'm dating out 2 or 3 stocks, so I know how their moves are throughout the day, certain times, certain levels, and it's easier to be able to catch and know what they're going to do without getting distracted, because there are a lot of opportunities going on right now. A lot of things shooting up really high in the morning, a lot of things going down really fast on the other side of things. But I've been taking opportunities with one of those maybe in the morning, and kind of focusing on 2 or 3 that I'm really knowing the movements of them. I've been getting more into bigger spread stocks that are slower, so my brain can kind of understand what's going on and really focus on the level 2 to see when the bid asks are at a opportunistic time to strike.
Yeah, so that's a great tip. Basically focusing on 1, 2, maybe 3 stocks, and actually learning them, right? Learning the way they behave and the pattern that's going on every day. So that's a great one, because in my trading career, I went through literally all of the styles. And actually, there were times where I used to trade hot stocks, like looking every day, trading different stocks. And there were times that I focused on, like these days, focusing on the market itself, or Tesla or Nvidia, whatever it is, but keep it very short list of symbols.
Yeah, it's very cool. And then you can start to kind of get a grip of what the level 2 is doing. I'll see them sometimes, on certain stocks like CYTK, they'll start really stacking it on the ask at a certain point, and that's when it's going to blast through it, just to try to mess with the trader. And so it's little tips like that when you can kind of see how they're manipulating versus
you can use that word here. You can use it.
Manipulating the level 2 to see which way it's going to go to.
Nice. I'll share your screen. I'll share your hub in a second. And let's talk a little bit about that. It takes a little bit longer to load the chart, because you got like 800 entries, right?
So well, I'm also in and out very quick. Once I like to size on those, and then I just execute very fastly.
So this is something that really interesting to talk about because first of all, your versatility, right? You trade in Netflix as well as you trade in,
Well, that
you
didn't
know,
go so well today. That just kept going up, and I didn't do too well on that. But yeah, I'm trading Nvidia too and Tesla and things like that when it's the proper opportunity for sure. The more tools you have in your bag, the better, because we've had a couple days where the low float stocks and the small caps were not moving really. So
yeah, exactly. So when you have the opportunity, once you understand it's there in that stock for today, you can actually focus on that. And interesting to see, obviously when someone is looking right now at the screen, is saying, I mean, so many losses compared to the winners. But what I really like to see about your trading is that you're trying it, give it a shot until you get it, basically, right?
correct. Yeah, it was like sort of that fishing analogy we gave on the last interview, where
Yeah,
you got to keep casting the reel out. You can't just cast it out once and expect to get a prize fish. You have to wait till you get a fish on the hook, and then you ride it out as much as
exactly.
possible.
Yeah. So that's a very low success rate. Like you have a low success rate, but since you get it done, when you get it done, then you got to the point where you actually again the chart is not loading for some reason right now, but 17K on this funded account, and you trade in the ultimate buying power, right? So you got
Correct.
260K. That's a nice
Yeah.
amount to trade with, yeah, and it's easy for you to trade, Netflix or Nvidia or Tesla, even the big names, and not just small caps. So that's great. And I really like the fact that you can buy even more. But let's say even on RUM, you buying like 1,500, right? You can easily go and buy
20,000.
5,000 shares, or
Yeah.
yeah, but you're actually keeping it less than basically that. So that's also very important. I do see some of the evaluation traders or the funded traders where they trying to catch 20,000 shares or even 50,000 shares, but that's too much. I mean, especially when it comes to managing that risk on a low float. So
I
yeah,
think I'd have a heart attack with 20,000 shares. Yeah, you can't. The risk management's not very good, especially if you just start out with something that big. I mean, if you scale into it and you're already up $5 or something like that, maybe. But that's very risky, and you don't want to do that because that could damage your account in 5 seconds. You could be out.
and and I guess another one to talk about, because you have so many. I'm getting a lot of comments from guys that saying that commissions will usually kill you, right?
Yeah,
But you got like 800 trades, and you're actually making profits, even though you have a lot of entries and exits, right? So
right.
that's super important for maybe new traders that listening right now. Obviously, you want to lower the commissions as much as you can, but if you're a profitable trader and you're making more than what you're losing, then the commissions are not that big of a deal in that
Right.
case.
And I've found with a lot of platforms too, if there's no commissions, they're no fun. They're really wanky, and this platform is very very fast, and the execution's great, and that's what you get when you pay these fees. And like you said again, the fees are nominal. They're really not a big deal. What, $5 for 1,000 shares? It's nothing if you're making
Exactly.
progress. And the important thing is too with when I go in and out, all that, it's the strategy. Your strategy. If you stick with your strategy over a long period of time, that's when you see the equity curve rise. And you shouldn't really worry about it as long as you're trading your strategy and not going outside too much.
That's incredible. Okay, I think we got everything, Nick.
All right.
That's great. Did you already got a payout, or
I did not. I'm waiting for a certain number.
okay? What's that? You gotta tell the audience.
I'm trying to get to 25, 30,
Okay,
and then so I can take out like 15, 20.
nice.
Yeah.
That's something important for the guys that will get funded, and try to build. That's a great act what Nick is doing right now, because build your cushion is the right way to go when it comes to trading in general, but obviously on a funded account. You want to
Right.
build it, have enough buffer to play with, and then when you withdraw, you also keep some in so you can continue to increase or make your account bigger, basically.
Very important because my max drawdown 0 now, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah,
So yeah, keep that in mind, guys,
yeah,
for sure. Keep a cushion.
that's nice.
Yeah.
So Nick, thanks so much for
Thank
coming
you
to
so
this
much,
interview.
Michael.
Guys at home, if it's the first time or you didn't try it yet, go ahead to tradeapool.com, give it a shot. It starts from $97. Go through the evaluation like Nick did, pass it potentially, and hopefully you will be the next interview funded trader. Take care and best of
Thank,
luck.
thank you so much. Good luck.